What's up, everybody? You got Lawsuit Jerry back again, guys. Man, today is a very hot day out here, guys. Like 105 right now with the index heat, but it is turbo out here. Tomorrow gonna be worse. Wednesday gonna be worse. All the way up to Friday. So, man, talking about something hot. Gas price went back up, $4 a gallon, man. What I did, I put $20 in here and they only gave me like 4 gallons. That was it. 4 gallons. I'm like, you know what? I'll fill it up later because it was too hot to be standing outside trying to fill it up and wash the handle and all that crap. I'm like, I can't fill up at this gas station now. And I was like New Lennox, whatever. So, and then I was getting off of work and 32 gang gave me a call, So by the time he gave me a call, a text, I was on my way back, And then came by the clubhouse for a minute, left, and then I'm back over here again. So I'm over here by the rim shop right now, and then we're next door to the clubhouse, so I can get over there and check up on some things over there and get some things going, and trying to make sure everything is still in order. It's a good second job, though. You know what I'm saying? It's a good second job to keep me busy, Like I said, I'm trying to lose this gut, man, this belly, man. It's kind of hard to lose that belly because every time I try and do a sit-up, I'm thinking about fried chicken, And it's like, Jerry, we ain't got time for no sit-ups. Go in the fridge and find you some fried chicken or something, or some fish fillet or something. I'd be like, man, I need to chill out from this eating, dude. Last night, I ended up eating like 2 bowls of cereal, man. I'm bourbon for cereals. And I'm like, man, we got to do some sit-ups. We need to take a walk or something in the park or something. Let somebody turn their dog loose on you and you take off running. Guarantee you lose that weight, man. But I don't want no dog chasing me unless he got one of them things over his mouth tied down where he can't bite me. You know what I'm saying? Then I'd be good to go from there. But yeah, you doing sit-ups, man. You be thinking about that eating, man. I can't even stop thinking about that eating. I don't know how the heck I got this way, man. Just eating so much all the time, Eating all that good soul food, man. I'm telling you, soul food, something I just couldn't lay down, And I was like, man, now, so you going to continue eating or you going to lose weight? I can go walking on the track, but 1 lap is good enough for me, man. I can't do them 2 laps, man, because it's like my stomach be like, hey, get your butt off this track. Let's go get us a burger or 2 somewhere, It gets like that, But I've been trying my best to chill out from it, And it's kind of hard to do it, The 4th of July coming up, everybody gonna be cooking, Got family reunion coming along out here, I got 2 family reunions that's happening out here in the month of July. You know what I'm saying? So on the 17th, so I'm like, man, I can't be at both places at the same time, but I will find a way to be there. You know what I'm saying? So, man, talking about some eating, can y'all see me gaining more pounds, man? I got to get myself back down to at least 160. You know what I'm saying? 160 is good, but right now I'm at 173. That's why I got the stomach and it just don't feel right, man. I can take off walking and I can feel the back of my fat body in the back, pinching, back and forth. And I'm like, nah, that ain't cool. So I need to go ahead and lose my weight back down again and be good to go. But I can't do it in the sun. I mess around, have a stroke out here. I don't want to do that. So I'm trying to go to the gym somewhere and get on that treadmill, walk the treadmill and run the treadmill, you know what I'm saying? And stop thinking about that chicken, and fish and greens and stuff like that, man. I gotta let it go, man. And the first time I decided to eat at work today, they had popcorn chicken, that round popcorn chicken with the mashed potato and gravy. Man, I said I wasn't gonna eat nothing, But my partner was like, hey, Lawsuit, man, you're gonna miss out on this popcorn chicken, man. The gravy is good, and the potatoes are good. It was like, I'll tell you what, just taste it. So the girl gave me a spoon of gravy, I hit it with my finger and taste it. I'm like, okay. So I ended up putting like 2 scoops of potato in my plate, smush it all down. I put the popcorn chicken on top of it, about 3 scoops of that. It must have been like 15, maybe 20 popcorn chicken, maybe 30, but who's counting? But After I done that, I put the gravy all over it. All right? And then I end up getting some cheese, the string cheese, sprinkle that on top, you know what I'm saying? I'm just started working it. And my mind's like, Jerry, don't do it, don't do it. You know, all you need is a teaspoon. That's it. You don't need no more than that. So just take a teaspoon and that's it. And I'm started sprinkling cheese and everything on it, you know. And then I had some lettuce, you know, just cut up lettuce. I'm sprinkling that on top, you know. I'm like, hey, that's not good, man. You're not going to be feeling good after that, Jerry. It's not good. You're not trying to lose the weight. Wherever you lost, you got it back. That's by eating that chicken bowls, salad, whatever they call it. But, man, I put it in the microwave oven, warm that sucker up until that cheese melt down. Man, I tell you guys, the spoon in the school was like this. I'm like, I need a bigger spoon. So I go back inside school. I'm like, don't y'all have a bigger spoon? Because I can't eat with this little bitty portion spoon. That's for little kids. I can't eat with that, you know? And then she said, Jerry, we ain't got no spoons in here for you. So I grabbed one of them big spoons, you know? Probably like that, you know? Big spoon. So I grabbed that spoon. And she was like, where you going with that? I said, I'm going to eat with this. I can't eat with that little bitty junk, man. Come on. And she snatched it out my hand. And we started arguing about that spoon. I'm like, I need that spoon, man. I can't eat with that little bitty stuff. Come on, give me the spoon. Jerry, you're going to get in trouble. You're going to get in trouble. Hey, hey, hey. Ding, ding, ding. Hold on. Hold on. That's the bell ringing. Time out. Give me that spoon. Please. I got to eat. I got my plate in my truck waiting on for me. All you got to do is pass that spoon to me, and it's on. She was like, no. No, you're going to eat with the little spoon you just got. And the little napkin that comes in the pack. I need more than that. Jerry, you trying to lose weight? I said, hey, I'm on timeout. Just give me the big spoon. She said no. She walked away, put it away. I went walking towards the outside door. I went out the door, went through the other door, came back to the kitchen, and got that spoon and went back. Boom. I was gone. Hey, you gotta know how to fake people, man. Hey, I got that spoon, man. I went to work on it. So it only took me like maybe 5 scoops. But I had fun with it. You know, so, man, I need to lose the weight, though. I need to lose the weight because if it ain't me eating so much, it's the 32 gang always ask me, Jerry, we're going out to eat. Come on, let's go out and eat. I can't be like Marty, guys. That dude can eat up some food, man. I mean, he eat for like 5 people. Between him and CJ, I can't catch up with them guys, dude. I can, but I don't want to be like that, man. No. They can do some eating all day long, man. I mean, it's like Marty, every 5 seconds, he's hungry. But CJ is like every 10 seconds, he's hungry. You know, I can't do that, man. Also, Jerry was like, no, man, I don't want to go out and eat, man. I'm going to go home and chill. Every time they ask me, I'm going home and chill. I'm going home and chill. Okay, fine. You go ahead. You go home. We're going out to eat then. You go ahead. And I know it was bothering them a lot, you know, but I kept on saying, no, I ain't going out with you guys, man. I can't do that. You know why I couldn't go out with them? I kept counseling because it's the way that I eat. You know what I'm saying? Or either CJ be like, how the hell could you chew that and swallow it? Well, even though I don't got no teeth, but I got gums. They got the bone inside the gum. I can chew that and boom, it's over with, you know? It's easy, just like my little chips, you know, I eat on, you know, he said, you gotta wait till it gets soft before you start chewing it. Pretty much, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Or either I put some juice in my mouth and let it get soft and then go ahead and chew it and swallow it down, you know, all together. Keep from getting choked. No problem, you know what I'm saying? But ain't no need to hurt my feelings and all, but, you know, it ain't hurt my feelings, but it's just that I can't eat around a lot of people like that, guys, because it is a joke about my teeth, or then again, I'm just going to sit there and be a pig out, you know, at the table. And it's more like, you got to watch your manners when you're eating at the table. But me, Lil Jerry ain't got no manners when you're eating at that table, man. That means once that food is on the table in front of me, I'm going to work. Ding, 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 shut up, don't talk in my ear. Don't look this way. Don't say nothing unless you got to play the food in your hand to sit down in front of me. Then I'm okay. But other than that, don't say nothing. Don't even look at me. I'm going to work. You know what I'm saying? Let me go to work. Once I get off of work, then we can talk. Point blank. We can talk after I get done working on the plates. You know, let me eat. But, you know, when I go to restaurants, when he took me down to soul food place, Marty did, I only had 6 wings and a fry. I was kind of upset, you know, but Marty was like, no, Jerry, I'm going to pay for everybody's meal. I got everybody's meal, you know. I really don't want him to do that, you know, because then I end up ordering light. So I got 6 wings and some fries. I'm like, nah. But when his plate came out, 2 people came out the kitchen with Marty's plates in each hand. So he had 4 plates. And bam, 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 bam. I'm like, what the heck? You order all of this for yourself? He's like, yeah. What's wrong with that? I'm like, you eating for a pregnant woman and yourself. So what's going on, Marty? You know, tell me what's really going on. They told me that you are one big eater. And I couldn't believe it. Marty said his butt there, man, and went through everything. Boom, boom, boom. I'm like, he can talk and eat at the same time. I'm like, dude. I'm like, ding, 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 hold on, ding, ding, hold on. Give me a minute. Hey, stop talking down there while you're eating. You're disturbing me from chewing my food before I get choked. Calm it down, you know. If you're talking to somebody in your ear, calm down. Eat your food low, not high. Eat it low. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be quiet, man. You gotta be quiet before you wake up the other part of the kitchen that everybody's in there eating on or cooking. Chill out, man. You're gonna mess up their little performance when they season down their food. You gotta be quiet. Everybody gotta be quiet in here so they can do it right. You know what I'm saying? Because they gotta do that taste test before they bring it out to us. So Marty was like, Jerry, you only got 6 wings and some fries. Man, so many times I want to reach down that table and grab his fish fillet, you know, his macaroni and cheese, mashed potato and gravy, you know, fried okra. Man, I want to just go over there and say, give me that goddamn plate. But it didn't happen that way. You know what I'm saying? I really want to jack him up for that plate. And his place was just sitting there calling my name, Jerry, get over here and grab you something. Marty is not going to bite you if you reach over there and get it. But I wasn't going to take no chances. You know what I'm saying? Because with that little 4 feet tall guy, anything could happen. And I really didn't feel like getting jacked up by that little 4 feet guy. You know, I'm like, no. And then you had his little buddy in the middle, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't worrying about him, but the little 4 feet guy could have did some bad to Lawsuit Jerry, man. Y'all just don't get it. Even though he is small, he talk a lot and he eat a lot. I'm fearing for my life, man. I can't be sitting that really close to him while he's eating and I'm trying to eat too. It's not gonna work, man. I can't do it with him. So many times I turned down going out to eat with him and CJ. Anything could happen, guys. These guys could really, really fuck me up. Hey, I stay on the sideline and watch. You know what I'm saying? I tell you what, I'm going to go sit at this table. Y'all stay here. Because once their hands reach over, y'all, it's over with. You know, y'all can imagine CJ grabbing me by the collar, you know, jacking me up, bam, bam. And Marty over there with his little baby rattler, you know, knocking me side of the head and shit. No, I don't want that, man. I don't need that from Marty, man. I really don't. And that's the first time I went out with Marty, you know, to eat. I went out a couple times with CJ, eating out too, you know what I'm saying? But, and first thing he said to me, how can you chew that with that bread? And how can you bite that bread easily? Man, at the time I had more teeth in my mouth, man. So, wherever I was eating on probably got chopped down. You know, I've lost the teeth here and there in the food, and I swallowed it down. And I decided, I'm like, what happened to that motherfucking tooth? It's gone. First thing came to my mind was like, man, Lawsuit Jerry, you ate that motherfucker, man. And you didn't even feel it? No, I didn't feel it, but it's gone. So, yeah, they all gone. But enough joke about my mouth, though. you know. I begin to feel a little weak a little bit. So I think that's time for me just go in there, you know what I'm saying, get somebody to hold my hand, walk me in there and stuff like that, tie me down to the chair and stuff, and see them big long needles come out like this, you know, they want to stick you in your mouth and stuff. I ain't with all that, man. It's like, I don't know if they numbing me or they putting me to sleep. And I sit there and say, hey, I do not want to be knocked out. You can numb me, but don't knock me out. And as soon as the guy got that close to my mouth with that needle, I'm like, stop the press. I'll take the pain. Because I don't know if you're going to knock me out. Because you knock me out, I might not come back. So I'd rather stay awake. Get me good, you know what I'm saying? The next minute, you got to pull the top pieces, toothpicks out my mouth. I felt them. But I ain't feeling that bad, but it was okay. But until you got to that back one. I'm like, whoa, motherfucker, wait a minute. Don't pull on that one. Don't pull on that, mother. Don't even try it. He was like, all right then, Jerry. I need to numb it out then. No, you ain't numbing the goddamn thing. I chew that sucker out, you know. Give me a piece of string, tie it on the doorknob, and I'll take it out my mouth for free. So you ain't got to charge me for that tooth. That one's on me. I'll take it out. I said, I've done it before. I can do it again. So I tie that string on that bad boy real tight, tie it around that door handle, and I close my eyes and kick the hell out that goddamn door and shut it, and that teeth go boop. Hey, it's all over with, man. So you ain't got to charge me for that tooth. That tooth gonna run me about maybe $125. So, hey, $125 not in your pocket. I got it. So I'm good. You know? He was like, no, we don't want to do that. We won't mess up your gums, Jerry. So let me go ahead and take it out. Before I knew it, they had me strapped down. Boom. Motherfucker. At that time, my wife was like, be still, Jerry. Don't you move. You better not move a muscle. I'm like, get me out this chair. I need to go. Before I knew it, they opened up my mouth, even though there were no teeth there. They wiggled around with that needle and they felt that tooth and they went poop, numbed the heck out of my mouth. That's how they got all the rest of them out the top. I got some at the bottom, but the top, they ended up taking those out. And I had to sit there for a minute because, you know, when you get that numb in your mouth, man, you be slobbing like a little baby and stuff like that, you know. And then you can't drive down the road because somebody might get beside you and your lip is hanging, you're slobbing and all that stuff like that. No, I'm good. So I stayed there until my mouth stopped dripping around and stuff, and I ended up getting my ass back home. But I will be going back to the dentist, you know. I'm going to go ahead and get me a couple gold tooth over here, you know what I'm saying? Give me a silver one put down here at the bottom, you know what I'm saying? I might just get one with my initial up in there and put LS on there. LSJ. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I just get lost with Jerry going across the top of the grill, you know what I'm saying? So it can happen. I can get lawsuit, Jerry at the bottom. That'd be so goddamn fly. Yeah, it would be fly. All they gotta do is drill it all in, you know what I'm saying? Get it going. I ain't gotta go out and buy no diamonds and gold. Just notch that stuff in. Lawsuit Jerry in the mouth. So every time I smile, you'll see lawsuit Jerry on the tooth. And gold and silver. That'd be some real good shit. I'm thinking about that, yeah. That could work out. That could be a good thing to do. Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking about that though. It could happen. But we're going to have to think a little about that a little bit longer. Maybe I can give them some call and see if I can get some price on that. See how much they'll charge me to do that, you know. Just put lawsuit Jerry on the tooth. Hey, El, I just thought about something. Let me get ready to go. I'm going to tell El about that, guys. Maybe El will go along with me with they just get lost with Jerry on too. Be right there. But yeah, I'm going to talk to him and see what he think about it. See if I can get lost with Jerry in my mouth. Getting done. But anyway, 32 gang, I'm going to catch y'all later. I'm going to get with Al and see if I can get my name put in my tooth. You know, maybe he got some kind of machine here. He can knock it all in there for me, you know what I'm saying, and be done with. But I'm going to have to bring the teeth down here before they put in my mouth because he ain't going to be knocking that stuff in my mouth. He got to grind it somewhere in there, you know what I'm saying? He can grind that letter in there and stuff. I'll be the first one that ever got it done. I'll be the first motherfucker that ever got that done in my mouth. Lawsuit Jerry. But anyway, guys, I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace. We gone.